Hello beautiful souls. Today's video is going to be about fitness and where to even begin with the fitness life and the fitness journey and your journey and whatever info that might help you guys. So I've been wanting to film this for a little bit. I've filmed like motivational videos and stuff, but this is just a little bit of like insider my perspective and how I started. And yeah, before I get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe, pass along my name. I hope you guys are liking my content. I usually post Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe sometimes different days, we'll see. My kids were telling me last night how they wished I posted more and uploaded more. You'd think they'd get tired of seeing me, but apparently not. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay guys, I have my coffee. It's freaking, I know I'm in a tank top, but I have no idea why, because it is cloudy right now, or kind of partly sunny, I would say. More cloudy though, definitely. And only 73 out. Like, it is cold today. It is only August. It's too cold. Put my crafting skills on and tried crafting my daughter something today, and it looks okay. But anyways, I wanted to film this video earlier, and then I got caught up helping the husband, so I'm gonna film it now. Let's just talk gym, like where I started. So I have always been like a more petite person. Not that I've ever, like, I wasn't always into like gym and lifting and stuff like that. When I was in school, I was pretty active, like up until middle school. I was a basketball player, and I played softball for a little bit. Basketball was my all-time favorite. I still love to play basketball. But once I got into middle school, I didn't make the team, so I just kind of gave up. After that, I just didn't really see like working out or the gym for a very, very, very long time. It was about 10 years ago when I started getting back into the gym. At that point in time, I wasn't healthy by any means. I wasn't living a healthy lifestyle. I barely ever ate. I worked third shift, so I didn't really sleep. And then I would get off work and I would go straight to the gym. And I wasn't lifting like weights at that point in time because I was scared of them and I didn't know where to begin. So I did cardio. I was, not even kidding, 95 pounds. Yeah, 95 pounds. Which some people, 95 pounds would look fine. I'm 5'2". The way that I am built, 95 pounds did not look fine. My cheekbones, because I have Indian in me, my cheekbones are the first thing to pop out, and I looked very sick, but I was very unhappy in life at that point in time, so I wasn't taking care of myself, and I had no idea what I was doing in the gym. So let's fast forward. I started getting, like, I slowly stopped going to the gym, went through a divorce, stuff like that. Life happened. I stopped going to the gym, and I became a very unhealthy me. I wasn't working out. Like, I did work in the nursing home, so I was lifting people all day long, and I was walking up and down the halls all day long. So I was active, but I wasn't healthy by any means. I was eating what I wanted, when I wanted. There was days where I wouldn't eat at all. Then there was days where I would just smash, like, fast food and frozen dinners. I wasn't healthy. I can remember for a while, one of me and my friends would go and get blizzards like every other night, and then we would go to my house and we'd have mozzarella sticks and fries and pizza rolls, and yeah, I was very, very unhealthy. And at that point, when I wouldn't have my kids, I was drinking quite a bit with friends, which, nothing against drinking. I still occasionally have wine now, but yeah, I just wasn't healthy at all. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was at my most highest weight, which was like 120-ish, which isn't a lot, but it is when you're not, like, you're usually 105, 110. So 120, like, being unhealthy, if that was muscle, great, but it was not. So, yeah, I still didn't get into eating healthy or fitness lifestyle until around the time I got married. I want to say it was, we got married, we went away, for our honeymoon. We came back, and then I started getting into the healthier lifestyle. Now, I still didn't know what I was doing, and the one thing I did know is I didn't want to spend the money. We didn't have the extra money at that point in time, but I didn't want to spend the money on going to a gym. Not only did I not want to spend the money on going to a gym, I am just a very, like, antisocial person. I don't like people staring at me. I don't like talking to people. I don't like meeting new people. Okay, I shouldn't necessarily say that. Like, there's great people out in this world still, and I'm sure I could be friends with some of you guys, but I am just a very shy, like, person. A very shy person. That's to say the least. So I didn't want to go into the gym and waste my time. Not to mention, like, I do have 4 kids and a husband and a house. And at that time, I was working a full-time job, and I didn't have the time to go to the gym. By the time my husband would get off work, at that point, wasn't getting home till like 6. I didn't have time to go to the gym, especially when I had to be up for work the next day, at 5 a.m. So I started working out at home. Again, I didn't know fully what I was doing. I would just do little things here and there. And I started, like, really researching things. And, there's a lot of YouTube now, a lot of YouTubers that are fitness related. Buff Bunny, she's a great one. I watch her a lot. Why can I not think of her name? It is on the tip of my tongue. Okay, I cannot remember her name. Oh, Jen Heward. It's like Heward, something like that. She also has really good content. She doesn't post on YouTube very much, but find her on Instagram. She has good videos. Anyway, so I started following these types of people, and I started getting in, like, doing their workouts, and it helped me tremendously. And then slowly I started digging in deeper, and I started with just resistance bands. And then I, would do, like, body weight things, body weight squats, body weight, like, squats up and down the stairs, or I would run up and down the stairs, or I would do different things that didn't require weights. Oh, that's nice. I got a splinter in my finger. So I slowly started digging, like, in deeper into the fitness world, and we have a loft above our garage, which I'm pretty sure I've posted some of my videos in there. But I decided, like, that's an open space. The lower half of the garage is the husband's. The upper half, I want to make my domain. Like, I want to make it my fitness room. That is what I'm passionate about. That is what helps me with stress. So I wanted to transform that into my fitness room. We got, like, an elliptical that was given to us, and then one of my friends, Jake, gave us some equipment because he knew I was slowly getting into fitness. And then one year the husband bought some fitness stuff for me. So I have quite the variety. In the wintertime, it gets freezing cold in there because we do not have heat in there in the upper half of the garage. So it's very hit and miss when I go in there in the winter. But I have interchangeable weights in my house, and I have my resistance bands, so I can do a good workout with those. Like, I've gotten very creative. Now, let me stop myself for a minute. There is times where I get very bored with my workouts, and I have to change it up. For a while I was going to a boxing gym, and now I have, like, a boxing bag and stuff up in my loft, which I love boxing still. It's a very good workout and kills the shoulders. But with that being said, like, I do get bored, and there's days where I'm very unmotivated, so I try to change it up. Like, whether it's a HIIT workout, I just get creative. I am pretty good with getting creative. Not everybody is that way. I get it. But I just, if you can do 5 sets of, 5 things, 1 minute each, like, I will do, like, 45 seconds of running, and then 15-second break, and then 45 seconds of flipping tires, and then 15-second break, and then like, I'll do things like that. And that's just an easy way to get a HIIT workout in, get a good workout in, make yourself sweat, make the muscles burn. I did a resistance band workout yesterday, and my legs are killing me today. Like, I can barely walk up and down the stairs because they hurt so freaking bad. So there's just different ways to work out. I think people's biggest thing with going to the gym is they're scared. Like new beginners, they don't know where to start. They don't, there's personal trainers, there's videos, there's, yourself, there's so many things, and they don't know where to start. So just a little word of advice. Like, I've done this myself. I still choose and pick my own workouts. If you are completely clueless and you don't know what to do and you can afford a personal trainer, then they're always great. They will help you hit your goals. They will tell you like what you should and shouldn't be eating and things like that. But if you cannot afford a personal trainer and you're going to the gym, like, there's videos online that on YouTube that are great for like beginners in the gym, or even Pinterest. And when they get a little too easy, then just add the weight or add extra intensity or add a resistance band or whatever. There is so many outlets. I work out at home for many of reasons. One being the social thing, two being I can be home, and if my kids are playing or doing, a craft or watching a movie or whatever, I can, go in my loft and get a workout in, and I don't have to leave them or worry about the husband being home from work or anything like that. I can just get it in, get it done, and be done. So it's just convenient for me. I would prefer to work out. Now, some people need the motivation, like they need the gym for the motivation. So that's fine too, and that's great. I'm gonna say the first thing to starting is just starting. Getting yourself there and figuring out what works for you. And I'm not saying like, you shouldn't kill yourself in the gym for an hour to 2 hours. Like, I don't have time for that. If you have time for that, great. But I don't. Even though I'm a stay-at-home mom, I still have a lot of things to do, and a busy little 4-year-old that always wants mom and wants me to do things with him. And I would rather spend my time with them. They're not going to be babies forever. So I, usually get a 35 to 45-minute workout in. Just kind of depends on my day. And then not only will I get my workout in, but I'll usually take the kiddo or the kids on a walk, or we'll run around the park for a while or something. So I'm doing something more active later as well. But my main workout is like 35 to 45 minutes. That is all I do 5 or 6 days a week. If my muscles are incredibly sore, I do not work out the next day. I let my muscles rest. If we have family stuff going on, I don't stress it. I don't worry about it. Like, if I can get 20 minutes in, I can get 20 minutes in. If not, I don't. It's just a part of life. You have one life to live. This is where I'm going to get personal. I became very OCD about my eating and like watching my macros, and I couldn't eat that, or I ate that, so now I have to work out extra hard. Like, tonight I need to do a second workout, and I became very OCD about it. And that is not a healthy mindset by any means. Like, your body does need rest, and there's days where you need to live a little, and you only live once, so you need to have that ice cream, or you need to have that pizza, and you just need to do it without guilt. And then tomorrow pick back up and work your ass off and keep going. You're not going to lose your muscle overnight. You're not going to lose your muscle if you take a week off for whatever, for family vacation or whatever. You're not going to lose your muscle. The same thing with eating. You might gain a little bloat, and you might gain a little water weight, and you might gain, whatever, but at the end of the day, a cookie's not going to kill you. Should you have like 10 cookies a day? Absolutely not. Should you probably eat cookies every day? No. But eating them every so often, or having a snack every so often, is not going to hurt you. And it's all about living a balanced life and not stressing yourself out about it. You do what works for you. You do what's best for you. You do what, I don't make these big healthy meals, but I buy like vegan alternatives that are pretty healthy for you and made out of like rice and beans and stuff like that. And but they're easy. You literally throw them in the microwave or the oven. That works for me. It might not work for you. You might not like them. I personally love them, but it's just things that whatever works for you. Being active and fit, everybody can do it. Everybody can find time to do it. Everybody is capable of doing it. It's just about a want, and it's about finding that balance and that happy medium, And at the end of the day, like, we shouldn't stress ourselves out about working out. Like, it should be a hobby and it should be fun, and you know, you can change it up and you can do so many things to be active. But at the end of the day, like, if you don't have time to go to the gym, then go in your room for 20 minutes and do a HIIT workout. 20 minutes. Do it. Toby is snoring behind me. So yeah, I'm not going to keep rambling on this. It's already a long video. I just want to share with you guys, like, this was just my lookout on it, and I have saw, like, a significant amount of progress in myself. Is it where I would have liked it to be in 3 years? No. Like, everybody has bigger goals, and everybody wants to have more muscle, and everybody wants that, and everybody, you know, is worried about what other people are going to say about them and their looks and whatever. Like, that girl has too much muscle, or that girl blah 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 blah. You do you, honey. You make yourself look good. You get where you want. You're always going to have your goals higher no matter where you hit at in life. You're going to have bigger goals, and you know, putting your foot out and just starting and setting those boundaries and setting the balancement out is where it's at. And that is what I highly recommend to do in order for you to feel sane and to be happy with going places. You know, you make it a lifestyle versus a chore, and that's when it becomes joyful. I enjoy working out. Some days I really struggle with motivation, and I really do struggle with pushing myself, especially when the colder weather comes. I really don't want to leave the couch in my fuzzy robe. But getting that workout in makes me feel so much better. It helps with anxiety, and it helps with stress, and helps with so many things. It warms your bones up, makes my soul happier, it makes me a happier person. So, you know, once you initiate and you start doing the process, then keep going at it. You're the only person that can. And I'm always here to help too. I try to post some workout videos, which I know I've sucked lately at doing it. I've posted a few, but I plan on doing more. I have an ab video coming up soon that I have edited. I just haven't posted it yet, but I will, I promise. And the only thing you need to start, like, working out at home, resistance bands and some weights. If you can get those two things, you can get very creative. You can do so much stuff with it. And that is where you can start. You can get a good workout in with that stuff. So that is what I suggest. And I'm going to do a physique update at the end of this video. Like I said, I am not perfect. Some days I have abs, some days I don't. Sometimes I feel like my muscles are popping, other days I feel like they're not. Everybody's like that. You are not the only one. Nobody is perfect by any means. So chill, take a deep breath, kick ass. You can do it. I promise. Like, you guys are all worth it. You are all beautiful the way you are. I'm just out here to make a better me for my children, a better role model, and be somebody for you guys to be able to relate to, and just be real and open and honest with you guys. Not every day in my life is perfect either. Nobody's is. So, yeah, that is what I'm here to do. So I'm going to cut this video off because it's already super long, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next video.